Irina Zarytska was a 23-year-old who came to the United States from Ukraine in 2022, starting over in Charlotte with family and friends. She was known as upbeat, creative, and helpful, someone who found small ways to make a new place feel like home. On the night of Friday, August 22nd, she boarded a southbound Lynx Blue Line train in the South End neighborhood, heading toward the East/West Boulevard station. Inside the rail car, witnesses and later released footage show a calm car with scattered passengers. Zarutska sat, put on headphones and looked at her phone. A man sat behind her, near the window. There was no conversation or contact between them. As the train approached the next stop, the situation changed abruptly. In a matter of seconds, Zarutska suffered a fatal injury during an unprovoked attack. Other riders moved to alert the operator and tried to help. The train pulled into East/West Boulevard, doors opened and responding personnel were directed to the scene. Zarutska could not be saved. Police say a suspect exited the rail car and was located on or near the platform. Officers detained him without delay. The individual was transported for medical evaluation on non-life-threatening matters unrelated to force used by officers at the scene. Authorities identified him publicly as 34-year-old DeCarlos Brown Jr. After medical clearance, he was served with a warrant, interviewed by detectives and transferred to the Mecklenburg County Sheriff's Office. He is charged with first-degree murder in connection with the death of Irina Zarytska. As in every case, the defendant is presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in court. The following day, police confirmed Zarutska's identity and notified next of kin. Community posts and a fundraiser described her as someone who had fled war to build a safer life. Friends shared photos of her artwork and notes about her kindness. Transit officials later released railcar video to clarify the timeline and to support the investigation.
This stop is Stanley Park Station. Please exit right. Please stand clear. Doors are closing. Train is about to move. This stop is East West Boulevard Station. Please exit right. This stop is East West Boulevard Station. Please exit right.
Outlets that aired or hosted the footage issued advisories due to the sensitive nature of the content. The video confirms the essentials already outlined by police. There was no interaction between the two before the incident, the harmful act took only moments, and other riders immediately tried to respond and notify the operator. Security questions followed quickly. The Charlotte Area Transit System, CATS, noted that while personnel were on the train, there was no officer inside that specific car at the exact moment of the incident. CATS said it reviewed protocols, increased patrols along the Blue Line, especially through South End, and issued a system-wide lifetime trespass order against the suspect. Officials also stated that the suspect had not paid a fare for that trip. Local reporting added public record background on the defendant's past court history in Mecklenburg County and referenced a prior arrest earlier in the year on an unrelated matter. In filings in this case, defense counsel has sought a competency evaluation. Any findings by the court may affect scheduling, but the core charge remains first-degree murder. As of the latest updates, the defendant is in custody and the case is moving through the court process. City leaders called the death senseless and expressed condolences to Zarutska's family, with renewed emphasis on safety on public transit. State-level officials also addressed the incident publicly, pointing to broader efforts to support safety staffing and community policing. National commentary followed once the railcar video became widely discussed, but the local focus remained on two tracks: the criminal case itself and the immediate safety measures on the Blue Line. Community response in Charlotte has centered on remembrance. Friends, neighbors, and members of the local Ukrainian community have held gatherings and shared stories about Zarutska's move to North Carolina, her optimism, and the everyday routines that made up a life interrupted.
There are evil people, and we have to confront that. I just give my love and hope to the family of the young woman who was stabbed this morning or last night in Charlotte by a madman, a lunatic. Just got up and started. It's right on the tape. Not really watchable because it's so horrible, but just viciously stabbed. She's just sitting there. So they're evil people. We have to be able to handle that. If we don't handle that, we don't have a country.
Throughout these developments, the through line is the person at the center, Irina Zarytska. Friends describe her as generous with time and quick to smile, someone rebuilding in a new country. The case has sparked policy talk, yes, but it remains first and foremost about a young woman whose life ended during a routine trip across town. This is the story of Irina Zarytska's final ride and what happened next: a sudden, unprovoked act on a city train, a swift on-platform detention, a first-degree murder charge, and a community now focused on both accountability and safety. The updates from officials are consistent on the main facts, and the legal process continues. Above all, friends and family remember Iryna for the life she was building in Charlotte, and the future she should have had.